Guys, just sitting on the couch here getting some chill time in, but it's Tuesday night, trained some back yesterday, forearms and calves as well, and hit chest today. So I'm going to talk about a little back workout action. Started with this exercise here, nothing too special, but I did 2 or 3 really high warm-up sets and then 3 very challenging, painful sets here. As you can see, I'm bringing it all the way down. And as soon as I get down to my waist and pause, I go ahead and pull and flex as hard as I can, much harder than I am during the whole range of motion. And I notice that once I near the end of the set, as hard as I can at the bottom is pretty much as hard as I can anywhere else at the range. So really just working on exhausting that bottom motion. And so after frying out the lats a little bit, getting a ton of blood back there, I moved on to traps. Did volume with every weight pyramiding up, but then I did 2 sets of 275 with 15 to 20 reps. As you can see here, I'm taking a couple pause reps at the top and then burning out with a little bit of, I guess, cheating you could say. Or did a little bit of cheating after pausing and then went back to pausing on my second set there. And then jumped into some more lat work. The first set I was doing long pauses at the top with like 120 pounds of assistance, and here I dropped it to like 100 pounds. And the idea when you're using an assisted dip is to go ahead and work in the ranges that you spend less time in on the pull-up, just to get a little more stimulation in a different way. So obviously when you do pull-ups, you can't hold yourself at the top for very long, if at all, especially as your set continues. So I went ahead and worked on holding myself up at the top. Then I came into the dumbbell row. So this is my second set here. I figured I would film this one where I did the drop set. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys have noticed me having poor form on this, but this is really great form for me. I'm able to get a huge stretch and pull the dumbbell past my hip without my quad getting in the way, just basically how I'm sitting or how I'm positioned here. So a lot of times I do like using the dumbbell rack to position myself on, but this bench is pretty much standard height. It just worked for me that day. So I went ahead and did a set of about 12 and then grabbed the same dumbbell after resting a bit, did 12 more. And then I just straddled the bench here and repped out a 25-pound kettlebell as high as I possibly could for 20 reps, and it was pretty brutal. So this is kind of like a more of a bodybuilding approach to a back workout as opposed to like heavy barbell rows, rack pulls, and maybe weighted chins. Stuff that I'm not doing right now because my strength is decreasing, so I don't want to kind of chase numbers as I'm getting leaner and possibly getting weaker. I just want to focus on the muscles that I want to work, which is kind of why I'm switching to a body part split, but I'm training every single day. So I don't recommend that for a lot of people, but it's something I'm trying, so I figured why the hell not. And like I said in the intro, I hit forearms and calves after. This was Monday morning, so it was the day after my refeed. So I figured if I was gonna hit other muscles like ancillary stuff, calves, forearms, abs, I better get it done early in the week while I am still nice and refed from Sunday. So that's exactly what I did. And I saw some guy hitting lower back and thought to myself, I'm not hitting it till leg day again. So I threw in some heavy squeezes at the top here. That was it for the back day. So give this a try, guys. It's definitely challenging, but you gotta work on those sets to make them as hard as possible. Hi. Hi. Cardio friend? Hi. What's going on, guys? Wasn't gonna film anything, but getting the cardio in on Tuesday morning. It is 55 in Miami, so finally getting some nice weather. 55 and sunny. Hit back yesterday, crushed it. Good refeed day Sunday, and now it's off to hit chest. Chest is very much so healed, probably 80-90%, so hopefully we'll be able to push something relatively heavy, but no benching. So I'm gonna go home, have some protein and cream of rice, and then let's hit it. Gotta cross the street though. It's getting busy. This workout was from this morning's chest day. All I hit was chest and abs today. And I started out here on the fly with like 2 or 3 plates. It's like a 20 plate stack or a 15 plate stack. So I started with a couple plates, warmed up 20 reps, did 3 plates, warmed up 20 reps. And then I worked up to 4 plates for 2 sets and 5 plates for 2 sets. So a lot of volume, but just getting those squeezing and getting those contractions in and getting the sets done as I can, getting this pec better, but it's feeling really good. So worked up to a plate here on hammer strength and attached my TheraBand. This was the first set I did it. The next set I pulled the TheraBand to the knot where I made it so it was even tighter, then dropped it to where it is now, and then took it off and did like a rest, pause, drop set. So really liking this, and I can't wait to hit that again in a few days or 4 or 5 days or whatever. And dumbbell flat press is something I hate and I never do because it bothers my elbows sometimes, but that's just because I try to cheat and put up as much weight as possible by using my leverages. But when I have a wide grip and really let my elbows fall out away from me, I feel it entirely in my chest and I'm much, much weaker. So as I start introducing pressing again, I'm gonna start with the dumbbells like that and just go up. I was able to do 55s or 60s. So weight will be going up soon. Just gotta make sure the pec gets better. Until then, it's volume and contractions in ranges of motions where it doesn't hurt. And I think it's gonna work out for me really well. And as my chest is healing, I'm kind of just taking a little deload from it and focusing on weak points like tris and, well, pretty much just tris and bis, but mostly triceps. So hammering them away. And after a couple sets of chest flies, I decided to go back to this exercise me and Tristan kind of discovered with the band that I have. Set up a dumbbell, put a couple plates beside it, and I went for 100 total reps. Basically, I'm gonna have an arm day every week or even more than once a week. Could be like 1.5 times a week, depending on how quickly I run through my split. But every time I hit chest, and now that I think of it, unless the arm day is before chest day or the arm day is before back day, I'm gonna hit high rep, just complete like pump focused movements with a band to finish off the workout. So today I did 100 reps here, laying down with the band, and it felt amazing. The pump was insane. I got fully pumped without having to use heavy weight. So aside from having the arm day, like I said, gonna throw in just volume and try to achieve the greatest pump I can with my triceps at the end of chest. And likely I'll be doing the same with back and biceps as long as my arm day is not before one of those days. So here I finished off with about 50 reps on the band, a couple sets. Jumped into abs, 3 sets for each, and that was that. So was working with almost a stack here, felt damn good. And after that I did oblique bends. I'm gonna start lowering the weight on these and going for much higher reps to build a little bit of endurance and stamina, because the muscle's there on my obliques and abs, specifically my obliques. So I don't need to grow it anymore, I just need to condition it so it can kind of handle all the posing and just withstand flexing, because it's really a lot of endurance. But getting in my post-workout shakes here, broing out. Got someone on the treadmill eating their beef and rice. It is what it is. Don't be mad. Had to stretch always. That's it for the video, guys. I know it's kind of boring, but that's training. Comment below if you guys want me to do stuff. I think I'm gonna have a Q&A coming soon because I gotta bring you guys something new, and I know you guys like that, so peace.